Alright guys, diecastmania here with another video, and today we're going to be doing a model review of the Poclain 350B hydraulic excavator made by Conrad in 1/50th scale. Now this is the exact same casting as the earlier Poclain 350, which came out in I believe 1984, 83, 84, and you know, it's a very nice model. Now, for those of you that don't know, the 350 was designed as the replacement for the Poclain 400 and 300 models. The newer 350 had a 6-cylinder Cummins diesel engine, which had roughly around 325 horsepower, and later increased to about 340 on the Case 350B. Now, the model you see right here came out in 1990. The Case 350B in real life was produced from 1987, I believe, when Case gained majority ownership of Poclain and the Poclain colors were phased out, until I believe 1993, when Case basically dropped the remaining Poclain based models from their lineup. So anyway, this model is very nice. It comes with the standard sized bucket, still a fairly sized bucket. The real machine weighs around 65 tons, and this model is just about the same size as a NZG Cat 245. So the buckets were anywhere from 2.5 to 4.25 cubic yards, depending on options on the real machine. And the booms were 22 feet 4 inch or 25 feet 3 inches, and sticks ranged from 9 feet to 13 feet and 5 inches. So got quite a few options on this machine. So anyway, here we go on to the actual review. It's got a nice range of movement. Stick goes out nice and far, comes in pretty far, curls up nicely. Bucket curl is great, and it's got a great digging depth as well as pretty high lift height. So now the tracks, they don't roll very well at all. They're thick rubber, as you can see, but the rotation of the body is pretty smooth. Now onto the details. You can see some wear plating on the back of the 6-tooth bucket. You can see a nice touch is there's actually the Poclain logo on the bucket. Now you can see the pretty unique style linkage that Poclain used, modeled very nicely, and most of the pins are painted. Now all the decaling is actually pad printed on, so it's pretty nice, as you can see. The color match is great on this model. The railings are metal. They're not too fragile and not too strong either. I would be careful with these, as mishandling the model you might end up breaking or bending them. But they do look to be fairly in scale. On the upper body you can see where the engine would be. The engine in there, the exhaust manifold, and I believe these would be the fuel and hydraulic fluid reservoirs. You can see there's a fair bit of anti-slip texturing inside the body, and you can see some of the rubber hydraulic line detailing that leads onto the casted in lines on the boom. Also, you can see the fairly nice lifting eyes on the mounts to the boom. Now here there's actually a drilled through pull hitch, I believe, to get this machine recovered or recover other pieces of equipment, and there's a fair bit of detailing on the slew ring. Now the cab is on a cab riser, as you can see, has painted lights here, and the cab is metal. Inside you can just barely see the seat, the console, and the joysticks. So it's a fairly simple model. but it is very nice, and all in all, it's a good addition to the collection. So here it is for comparison next to the Conrad Poclain 160. So being a 65-ton machine, it's obviously much larger. But anyway, there you go. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.